Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back. This is going to be your summer solstice reading for 2024, or any summer solstice. You may find this in the future. It's all about that starting point where the sun is at the top of the sky, right? And it won't be at that highest point, that longest day for a full cycle, a full year. So to me, it's like kind of with it being the sun, we're at the top of this clock. We're at the top of the Wheel of Fortune, able and ready, complete cycle, even collectively, really. We are at this place when the sun is at its highest, where we're able to take a graceful leap towards any direction we like. So, this being a conscious path choice, I thought is a really, really awesome concept and something I'd like to follow through with. So I'm excited for all of these, but for Sagittarius, as I was sitting down to do this, what what I started feeling was super high, like self-expression vibes. So that may be something that comes up, but that's what I'm feeling. I haven't seen anything. This is going to be a surprise and delight, and I'm excited. We have yellow here. It's going to be your first path. Oops. Excusez-moi. Energetic little thing. So we have this awesome, luminescent, energetic yellow. We have this brilliantly glittery, brand new car vibe of this blue. And we have red, which looks like a curtain. Like a theater curtain to me. Very luscious right now. Okay, so interesting. So I just described that way different than I described it for any of the zodiacs before, y'all. So that being said, I'll see you at your reading. Thank you. Well, hello there, and welcome, Yellow Path. If you chose the yellow, very energetic, beautifully, like I said, luminescent. It looks really super cool under the black light too. Okay, so we're gonna put this right here. Already fascinated with, again, self-expression vibes. So let's see what you have. We have the rune of, I believe it's called ooze. This is the bull. All right, forward momentum. I like it. Keep going. Do not go. How's the Monopoly go? Okay. That was a moment. A strange one. All right, I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna do your archetypes first. I have one for your starting point on your path, which I'm super excited to see what this is. The medallion. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. Wow. That's like in hand of glorious self. You know what you're good at, you know your whole, or the aspect of it. That's what we're talking about today. I love it. Okay. Yep. That is awesome. Hold on. Baby dragon. There we go. And this is going to be you. Okay. The sword. In charge of how you use this medallion, how you see this medallion, to what degree you embody this medallion. The sword is an interesting archetype as itself. And it runs, if you can see the full range of color there, we've got the full range of perspective. And you're in charge, sun, moon, dark, rainbow light, got it all. Balance. Look at that. I just put it up balanced. Interesting. Okay, I'm leaving it like that for now anyway. Where are we going? Into the lover. Expression of that medallion. I love this. Beautiful. I don't know if this light is, I feel like it's not giving y'all a, there, is that better? Sorry. Learning experience. There we go. I like that better. Okay, so the sword. Well, I am going to turn it. Remove it a little bit. The sword goes into the lover with the prayer in your hand. The prayer in your hand. See the hand coming out and the glorious bubble surrounding? Rainbow at that. Prayer in hand. I love this. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, yellow path. I knew this was going to be like super electric. And you'll notice there's yellow in every, gold, yellow in every card. Ah, agape is why. Love, unconditional love. All that fire energy there too. See, there's a flame in like every, this card to me always makes me think of, a collapsed moment in time, but expanded so that we can see it in every dimension. You know what I mean? Um, so it's interesting that it's all fire here, and it's very medallion feeling. I love this. Okay. Whew. It feels very like it's time. Especially with the Urus. Thunder. Okay, you're being called. For sure. The divine is here and moving things around. You're being called. Thunder. Thunder, yellow path. I love that. Again with the yellow. Whoa. Okay, integration was popping out first. Integration. That's what it's about right there. That looks a lot like that agape too, doesn't it? Beautiful. And we have gratitude that turned itself over, number 21, from the Queen of the Moon. Beautiful. Wow. And you as the sword. In regards to, yeah, whether this is real or not. Prayer in hand. That is so beautiful. This is North Star, by the way. She's our lovely mascot, our lovely assistant, is what I wanted to say. She's our confirmer. We have Aurora of Gammon. I'm gonna have to read that because I can't remember exactly which one that. I want to say it's like Mother Earth, but. And that is number 27. Okay, let me go ahead and get that. And we'll get started. 27. Here we are. This is such a beautiful color on this card, too. I'm not sure if it comes across with my lady. But here we go. Aurora of Gamma. It is time to let go of what has been. You are swiftly outgrowing your past. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation. That supports your personal transformation so that you can cross the threshold before you now. Embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach, rather than doggedly committing yourself to your previous ideas or plans. You have the spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with trust that a positive outcome is imminent. Okay, so Aurora is the Roman goddess of the dawn, the bringer of light and initiatrix of a new cycle or chapter in your life. I love this. It's imminent. Continue your healing journey with trust that a positive outcome is imminent. My gosh, imminent is such a beautiful word when it has lovely attached to it. With prayer in hand. Oh, wow. This is amazingly lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It is most definitely time to let go of what has been. Embrace your freedom to be creative. And your creativity is agape. It is integration. It is the divine. It is what you're grateful for. It is where the gold is. That is the medallion. That is what we should always be putting our forward momentum into, is this ever expanding, lovely trust in all that is. Um, knowing that prayer is real and using it. I love this. I love this. Okay, let's see where your yellow path is going. I mean, this is just a lovely, lovely. I mean, I can't even. Like, that's the only words I can say is lovely. All right, so the sword, the aspect of the sword, is pretty much as it sounds. It's your personal power in your word, in your effort, in your intention, in your ideas of how things are or were or how they work. For instance, prayer. How the divine does come across and assist you. How you do go about integration with this divine agape. Every day aiming for this feeling of medallion. That it is never separate from you. It's always in your hand, right? And which is the sword. How valuable am I to the moment that I'm in right now? And prayer in hand implies that this has been something you've been asking to see, right? So as far as this glorious imminence goes, let go of the past, get ready for the new. Oh my gosh, there's your confirmation. Yay. Let's go. Just know that you are the power, right? Like Shira. I have the power. Look at that. The Sun and the King of Swords on the spot. You have the power. I love this. Integration with thunder. Okay. Apparently I don't need to shovel very much. Oh. Alright. There's the sword. There's the sword. It just came out. As you'll see that. Just dropped. Nine of Swords can be the situation, which is very on the cusp of, is it the medallion? Is prayer real? Letting go of the past. Letting agape in. Focusing. Integration is very much just about focusing on what you want to focus on. Okay. That's cool. That's the situation. What you do with your fantastic mind, Sagittarius. These readings are almost personal to the point where, I am trying to connect with the Sagittarius, any Sagittarius that may find this in the future. But as well to pull out, with these colors, there's a lot to, the primary colors. And, so there's a lot of thought into this particular concept. And it's really showing up. Okay. And what I want to say is all these readings so far are beautifully developing, again, an almost personal aspect of what a, traditional Sagittarius, may encounter, right? And we all have 12 houses in our birth chart. So, we are a developed whole in any moment that we're in, which is the point here. We're all on a path, and whatever which way you'd like to find it, I'm here for you, So here we are, as almost personal as I can possibly get without this being personal. This is all about where your focus is. And, that hovering place where your sword is all powerful, right? Yes. That hovering place where your sword is all powerful. Why am I shuffling again? Okay. All right. So show us the self here, Sagittarius, in this situation. Thank you. Okay. Medallion. Integration in hand. Very aware of the past, but sitting in the now, right? King of Pentacles. Very gratitude of thunder. Okay, so knowing, again, this feels like an experienced conversation, and your momentum, your abundance, your path of your life, this urus with the bull. The bull is very certain. certain of an energy, right? There's no hesitation in that. And with this being the sword, with prayer in hand because of agape in the realm of the lover, you are most definitely being asked to acknowledge how far you have come. And that you are most definitely creating the moments that you're in to the degree that you have the opportunity to choose differently or feel differently about it. And you've already got a momentum going, is what I'm getting at, right? So it's like you got this perpetuation thing going on, is what I'm trying to say. With you being identified as a sword in hand and the divine here to help you, and them asking you to have gratitude and that prayer is real in regards to your medallion, your self-worth, your value that you feel to the universe, which is again why this is telling you to release the past, because you are ready for this new cycle. And going into this new cycle, again with this black on one side and rainbow on the other, it's very in your hands, right? Very in your hands. So I think again, it's the momentum that you're already in needs to soften and realize that every word is a prayer, right? Every thought is a prayer. Whether you send it up to God or out to the sidewalk, it's all followed up with by the unseen, right? So do it with love. That's the message I got so far. Let's see where this momentum, how we can get them through the realm of the lover here. Self-recognition, okay? There's a medallion on a stick. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Is your situation? Ooh, look at that tower. Okay. Tower in the past. Okay, some divine intervention, definite thunder. Passed out. You asked for it. We took care of it, said the universe. Now have some gratitude, realize the prayers are answered, and appreciation, Sit still and let us take care of everything else. Almost like a you won, You have the medallion. The why is most definitely being grateful for prayers being answered and to be careful with your attention and to be in that realm of the lover going forward because you've earned it. Most definitely. What else are you doing? Why not be just divine on legs, right? Let me see something real quick. Explore and commit. You are swiftly outgrowing your past. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation so that you can cross the threshold before you now. Embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach, rather than doggedly committing yourself to your previous ideas or plans. You have the spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with trust that a positive outcome is imminent. And it's like, that's right here. Like, you did the journey. You're good. You're sitting in the King of Pentacles. It's in regards to your medallion. You've done this. You've done the work. You're good for this particular cycle. Sit back. Positive outcome is imminent. And the only thing that's going to mess with it is your sword, right? So when it comes up, release it with love, right? It's a new golden pearl of wisdom. And you've always got prayer in your hand. Very integration. Sit still because a positive outcome is imminent. Gosh, that's awesome. All right, Sagittarius, on the yellow brick road, we have Knight of Wands as your surrounding, which is very sacred path of faith and optimism. You found your way here on this journey that you've been on. And you're definitely being like high-fived by the universe. You've earned this medallion. Spirit is around you, like, psh, with momentum. even. Sit down and be grateful. We got you. Careful what you're asking for because you're going to get it. Right? Prayer in hand. Like, you already know this. You're King of Pentacles. And the Tower just came through, and, Knight of Wands is at the ready. Yep, exactly. Okay, Two of Pentacles. You already know this. Awesome. I love this message. What a path to begin on. It's like you're already on this path. You're on the integration of all good things going forward and very, very highly self-aware of it. Gosh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Divine intervention for sure right there. That Tower is definitely catching my eye. And this lightning on the sword. Maybe you recognized your own thunder, huh? Beautiful. Prayer in hand, right? This is going to be the situation that plays out, okay, from the Nine of Swords to the Two of Cups. Very the lover, harmonious, AF with agape. Very integration. Gratitude. And recognizing yourself, again with the Six of Wands as the why, recognizing yourself as a medallion. That your past was worth it. You have this big old golden pearl to offer and be seen having, right? You have most definitely earned that golden pearl that you're holding. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You're going to have so much beautiful harmony. And you just recognize yourself as having, this golden pearl of a cycle complete. Thank goodness, right? And that prayer is real and love is the only answer, the real one. And the sword is always in your hand. And the divine is always here. And grateful is the way, right? I love this. I love this. What other bull momentum would you want to get going other than that? Okay. Where am I at with these cards? I keep starting out so far away. Where's that? Hey, there we go. Oh, these. Oh, too far. Too far. All right, Yellow Path. I appreciate your patience. And we got a story to tell here, though. We got to have them all lined up nicely. It's like a beautiful puzzle picture book that, me personally, I see it as like universal translator, right? I'm just like reading a really comprehensive book out loud as it's being written, which is interesting. Yep. I love that. Okay, so let me see Sagittarius in the future with the sword and as the sword. With the prayer in hand, agape everywhere. Oh, gratitude and medallion, golden pearl. Okay, return on spiritual investment. Look at all them medallions, right? All those golden pearls, recognizing who you really are. Chilling and waiting for your positive outcome that is imminent. Seeing yourself in the realm of the lover with the sword in your hand and adding some agape to it, realizing the prayer is real and you have a new grateful, a whole new level of grateful. With integration and thunder, you're definitely becoming more aligned with all of yourself, right? Most definitely. A whole new cycle. Wow. You got the goddess or the initiatrix, the goddess of cycles, a brand new cycle. Aurora of Gamma, like a new dawn. This is lovely. Just really lovely. Spirit's all over this. Spirit's all over this. Okay, this is your bridge. This is your event, your interesting piece in the center that's going to bring it all together, which is very integration. Very, this sword is in my hand, the divine and me, we work together like we're all one, right? I can move forward in this momentum knowing, because I have a medallion, at this point, which means I've earned this knowledge. I've this understanding of my appreciation of the moment I'm in, and recognition, that this is all for me. And either way, it's gonna, send a ripple out into the world, major responsibility for your own willpower in the most beautiful way. I love that. I love that for you. That's super yellow. Wow. That is beautiful. And you know what I just thought of? Like yellow light, right? And this card is, all about pull back, sit down, uh, know that the past is not the future. And let's spread some love all over it. Prayer is real, right? Here's the recognition. Your integration is here. And yellow light, right? Like just slow down a little bit. Chill. There's no need to be red or green. It's like let us show you what being in the realm of the lover feels like with your prayer in hand and agape is the boss. That's beautiful. Exactly. The lover's on the bottom. Integration. Wait till you see how great this feels. It feels great. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see me shuffling or not. I feel like I have my laptop all the way to the edge, but we have the sun. Okay, the sun is your cross, which is being seen. That's why the medallion is the topic of conversation. Or seeing. Okay. Ownership even of your sword and knowing that it's divine. Becoming aware of your full self. Okay. Oh. Hopes that prayer is real. You recognize prayer is real. Your words. Interesting how that just came through. But not your words, like everybody's words. Positive outcome is imminent. You as the sword with prayer in hand. And the sun being the cross here. That is so interestingly saying, do be aware that prayer is real and you are the sword. And in the process of integrating, which is the sun and this medallion, when they're asking you to be grateful in any moment that you're in, because you're creating it. And in the realm of the lover, you do aim high with your words. And agape is all about unconditional love. It's truth in love. There's no need to. I don't want to say fib, but recognize truth, recognize your sword and what it does. And I think this might be actually letting you know that that's what the path is going to be, in regards to, is becoming enlightened of how much you are the sword and that you're very good at it. And what you say comes true, if that helps. So careful what you say. You have prayer in your hand. You have prayer in your hand. All right. This is fear. Fear's strength, which is the medallion. Knowing the thunder works for you. Integration all the way. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, so Two of Swords is how that evolves, which is complete neutral, like integration in a state of gratitude, waiting. In the realm of the lover, knowing the prayer is real. Because you were afraid of strength. Realizing how powerful you really are. And it ends up well, it's okay. But guess what? And I mean, that realizing how powerful you really are is this Chariot in the center. Realizing how powerful your words are, that they do create. And Sagittarius, you're powerful, especially with yellow. Easy. Take your time with that sword. Go to the realm of the lover. Try to appreciate it from every angle you possibly can, knowing the prayer is real and that agape is there to help. So this golden pearl, you know, is a constant, a continuous moment of a choice of what you do with your sword, right? Do you, um, shine a light all over the place, with your wisdom? Um, or do you like take away your own power by, excuse me, it's almost like you can feel the truth, but you underestimate your ability to do just that. Because, we all have that inner strength. We all have a connection with ourselves. And the illumination of what you're creating in the moment that you're in with the force that you have, with your sword in hand, can be a radical awakening. It really can. So you're going to be more responsible with your sword going forward, creating the things that you do want to see, and talking with love. Especially about yourself, okay? Especially about yourself. This is very personal. This is very personal because it's like your fear is seeing that you truly are a medallion in the realm of the lover with a prayer in hand and all your prayers come true and living in that, right? But once you recognize the prayer is real and it's all for you and sit still because a positive outcome is imminent, it's like you turn chill and you're like, okay, I know that, what I felt to be true but didn't really address, and red flags and all that stuff. And we all go through these learning experiences where we become more aware over time of how right we really were. Okay. And now that's a delicate place to be, and you can judge yourself in that moment. But what you need to do with that sword is be like, okay, even though I didn't acknowledge it up until now I can call it illumination from all that is good. Thank God there's thunder. I can hold this golden pearl in my hand now. Call it a medallion of wisdom, right? And thank you, divine. I am so grateful. Let me sit still and cherish this experience that I have and knowing that this sword that I have works, right? So now you're trusting. So this fear of, this flow and yourself and how whole and true and good it is plays out to you trusting it, if that helps, okay? And knowing that it is your sword. And knowing that it is your sword. Exactly. Here's your advice. Sorry. The King of Wands, which is a full embodiment higher self, right? Integration all day, thunder and lightning together. Right? You have lightning on the sword here, thunder above. Very much integration. Grateful for it, knowing the prayer is real because it's all you. It's all yours. Positive outcome is imminent. I already know this. I am the medallion. I am the center of my moment that I am in, and very responsible for my power. Right? In the best way. Absolutely responsible for your power. And that's a wonderful thing to start a new cycle off with, right? A brand new path. Recognizing that you are truly a medallion. Truly. And as radical as that might be in the first moment, trust me, babe, I am aware. It's really good to know in the end that you were right the whole time. The stinger stuff, just keep it moving, right? Because we do have the bull here. It's like, just keep it moving, hold still, we got you. Positive outcomes are imminent. Let go of the past. You earned the medallion. Prayer's real. We took care of it. We're here for you. Recognize yourself as having had whatever experience, whatever, just treasure it. Treasure it. Let it come to light for you. Own yourself whole, fully. Like, I know what I need to know in the moment that I'm in. Always go through your higher self. Really start to appreciate that sword that you have. That's your medallion, right? That's your medallion. What's the outcome here, please, for the yellow pack? What is this particular? Thank you. Transformation. Your own personal transformation. Isn't that what that card said? Right. This path of personal transformation into your higher self. Full integration. You're not going to put up with anything that's not true. You're going to be fully authentic. So medallion. Right? Absolutely. Medallion and sword meet up in the realm of the lover with prayer in hand, because all things work together for good. Transformation. I love it. And justice on the bottom. All right. The universe is most definitely telling you, chill as far as all right? You have earned this medallion. You have earned this medallion. However, I need to hold those up the right way. Right? Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. That is... Yay. All right, let me set some things down here. And take a look real quick. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah. Wow. Again, hold your sword. Hold it high. You have all the power you need. And the divine is working for you. With you, around you, because of you, through you. All of these beautiful things. All of these beautiful, just jump in your chariot and drive it like you stole it. The chariot's where it's at. Trust yourself. You are in the realm of the lover. You earned every bit of it. So appreciate yourself. Have gratitude for the life experiences you've had up until now. Because you are the thunder and the lightning, and you are integrating with yourself. And a lot of truths are going to be coming to you. And please don't fear it. Because either way, truths are going to be coming to you. So do honor them. Because they are yours, right? They are the medallions. They are the golden pearls. Positive outcome is imminent. All right, Yellow Path. I think that'll start us off. I can't wait to see the next one. Please subscribe. That'll be the next 2-week cycle after the summer solstice. I hope this gave you a lot to contemplate as the summer solstice comes about. Thank you so much. Until the next one. Peace. Hey Sagittarius, welcome back. If you chose the blue path for the summer solstice, and this is going to be your reading. So the summer solstice, the point when The sun is at the very top of the sky, the longest day, right? The top of the clock, the top of the wheel of fortune, the beginning of a new cycle. You know, whether we choose it or not, really. You know, at this point, the year starts to, the sun starts to descend, rather, right? So being at this pinnacle point is what this reading is all about. You know, in essence, we are collectively ready for a new cycle, right? All of us in our own way. We're all evolving, though, and the summer solstice is a perfect time to look at a new path, you know, especially a self-propelled one, right? We're all about that here at Your New Happy Place. This is most definitely my new happy place, is that personal propulsion of energy. So let's see what we're working with. I haven't seen anything here. It's all surprise and delight. This is the yew tree, I believe. Hang on, I think I might be holding it wrong. Let's see which one this is. Bear with me, bear with me. Where are you? Oh, there it is. It is the yew tree. It was. Okay, number 13. One of my favorite runes. I thought, I'm fairly new at runes, but some of them just really intrigue me. And this yew tree is one of them, and it's YEW. The aspect of, how our past meets our present and what we continue to grow into the future and how that grows. Um, Very much the tree of life aspect. So let's look at the messages. Yay! Okay, I'm going to pull your archetypes first, and I have one that's going to be your bounce off point for this particular summer solstice. OMG, we've got the king. Personal sovereignty. I love that. Wow, Sagittarius, you guys are starting out big. Yay, okay. Can you see that? That, confirmation. I hope y'all heard that. Okay, there we go. And this is going to be you, Sagittarius, starting out on your path as the self. The self shows up as the self. Look at who you are. You are playing in this movie. Yourself. Yay. The most eternal prism, soul, spectacular version of yourself as the role of the king. Wow. Okay, Blue Path. This is fantastic. This is like the best yew tree so far. Let's see, where are we going in the beginning of this path? The realm of the animal. Ooh, the instincts, the wild, the primordial, the stuff the self rides around in. Yes. Full embodiment too with this king aspect. I love this. Okay, you have the unseen in your hand as a tool. Wow, there we go, Sagittarius. There we go. Now you're playing with the heart of the matter here. I love this. And why? The bridge. The rainbow beautiful bridge. One hand to another. You look at that perspective flowing from one to another. Okay, I think you're in the realm of recognizing yourself as being a bridge, able to bridge the animal and the unseen. Okay. Embodiment, full self. I'm loving that. Okay, so let's see what arrow. Awesome. Point of direction. Up and out, right? The arrow. And that is number 3. From the Queen of the Moon Oracle, you have protection. Number 24. Protection. Okay. For the Awake Oracle, we have mystery. Again with the eye in there. don't know if y'all can see that. Mystery. It's very Sagittarius, isn't it? The arrow, mystery, the unseen, the rainbow bridge. Telepathy of Terra Mater. This is number 36. And I do believe I'm going to read this little blurb for you guys. Paragraph about this big, but I think that it's going to start your path off properly. Hang on one second. Okay, let's see. We have the telepathy of Terra Mater right here. So this is the pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems improbable or unattainable. It will manifest successfully. What would you look at that? Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart, even if it seems improbable or unattainable. It will manifest successfully. The pathway is not necessarily logical, but it will succeed. Okay. It's like set your intention, like the king that you are, Sagittarius, into the mystery, knowing that it'll be taken care of. The unseen's got you. You've got it in your hand. It's like your full self is walking into the realm of manifestation with the stuff that manifests stuff and the bridge to do it, the connection to do it. And all you have to do is have faith in the idea that turns you on and follow it up, and let the magic happen. That's awesome. Okay. Wow. Wow. That is like so, that's the, that's powerful. This king archetype's no joke. That's the full embodiment of yourself and the power of the unseen, knowing that it is for you. It works for you. That is your power in the moment you're in. That is the arrow. With mystery and unseen here, both. It's just like, we fully got you. Follow your idea and own it because you deserve it. You are fully capable. More than. That's really cool. Okay. Well, this blue path is very noble. It feels very noble, especially with protection here. It's like Mother Earth got you. Mother Earth got you. Your bridges are being built. All you have to do is ideate, right? Imagine your tree before it, before you go shopping for the seeds, right? Okay. That was a strange example. It just caught my eye with this pearl, this central golden pearl here in the self as you, Sagittarius. It's an educated desire at this point. It's an educated idea. That's why the unseen is all over it. It is protected. Your arrow is true. They want you to be in the realm of owning the fact that you know what you know. Not you know. Apparently you have a fantastic idea. Like, the unseen would like you to nurture and allow to grow. I don't know why, but I want to shuffle, so we're going to go ahead and start out that way. What is the situation here for the blue path? Thank you. Judgment. Exactly. Judgments. You're being called, Sagittarius. This blue path is most definitely noble. It's all about your true self. Would you look at that? Rainbow Bridge. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay. And the blue path, Sagittarian themselves. What is the self in this scenario? Okay. King of Pentacles popped out. Very much the king. Very much the self. Very much the animal. You know, with the unseen's help and knowing it. Full manifestation of a human being, right? The King of Pentacles, I do believe is the last, I'm pretty sure it is, the last card of the tarot, right? The full manifestation of the initial innate, the zero, the fool. So this is, you know, again, full embodiment of the king and understanding how he got there. Understanding how he got there. Okay. Again, Mother Earth, the animal working with the unseen, full self. Wow. This is really amazing as far as your U tree goes. Let's see. Let's see. And the why. What is this bridge aspect? Okay. Looks like we got a couple. The Page of Cups. Imagination. The unseen. The mystery. Your ideas. The beautiful soup of it all. Okay. The Rainbow Bridge. Okay. Interesting. And this is going to be the self in the past. You, blue path. The Page of Wands. And then I have also in my hand the Nine of Wands, which would be the surrounding environment. Okay. Surrounding environments. Surrounding environments. You know, a bridge implies a certain understanding. You know, of your experience up until now. So does the Nine of Wands. You know, and this aspect of the self and the unseen. And how protected you really are, right? And that you can trust your inspiration. Hopefully you can trust your inspiration to hit its mark. It's like with the Page of Wands in the past, you know, this is that idea. This is that idea. And this is like the Nine of Wands is you know, speculating on your true self and how you want to own that idea, right? Going forward. Okay. The Ace of Cups is on the bottom right now. And, you know, with this being Judgment, are you looking for this to play out logically? Maybe? And you're being asked to trust the unseen in your hand and all that is and was or ever will be. Because your idea is divinely inspired. This is the tree they want you to grow. This is the acorn in your hand that they want you to be aware of. It is protected. Let's see. That's really kind of beautiful. Let's see. Yes, they want you to hold it. Okay. Page of Pentacles is you in the present. Okay, you're looking at this. Looking at this pearl, looking at this life experience, looking at where you are. and how connected you really are to your environment and to yourself and the unseen and the mystery of it all. Seeing your idea as having value. That's wonderful. That investment of energy and personal choice, is everything. That's how you become the King of Pentacles, is by, initiating upon your idea. From the Page of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. That's inspiration to, I do believe, this is mine. Look at this. Look what I did. Look what I'm going to do. Okay. So how does Judgment evolve into the future here? Temperance. Okay. Temperance. That's beautiful. It's like human in hand of angel, unseen mystery. Rainbow bridge all day. Like, I work with the divine works with me. It's all connected. What a beautiful arrow. That's why you are the king. Wow. The alchemist. That is beautiful. Okay, and we have another death is going to be you in the future. Wow. So Judgment is calling you right now. And you're the King of Pentacles. You're getting an idea. You're going to take it seriously as having real true value. And you're going to transform right into this new king. This new king version of you, which is the old you mixed with new perspective, like transmuted, alchemized, healthy, new, beautiful king version of yourself. All things together as one, a whole self. That's beautiful. Whatever this idea is magnanimous. It's magnanimous. Hang on, let me see this real quick. Following up on an inspired idea and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart. Even if it seems improbable or unattainable, it will manifest successfully. So it's like the unseen got you. As soon as you commit to it, it's yours. You started on this whole new path. It's a whole new you. A whole new you. I love this blue path. Oh my gosh, a whole new tree. A whole new tree. Okay, what's the bridge? This one. I'm seeing it that way. Okay, there's your rainbow bridge. Sending off that arrow, seeing it this way. And again, ideation just occurred to me. It's like speculating on all the awesome that it could be, and just the most playful, beautiful, high expectation manner. Knowing that all that is here and calling you and asking you to plan and what it could be. And to expect the unexpected and how it comes about, but that it is most definitely successfully manifesting. That's calling yourself a king right there. Yes, yes, yes. All things are one. Most definitely. Standing in it, that's the posture of para, knowing that all things work together for good. You're right where you're supposed to be, proclaiming exactly what you feel inspired to proclaim. Very, very cool. All right. Very cool. What is the cross here? What's in the way? Whoops. Which one? This one. Okay. The Empress. The thing that just occurred to me is the Empress is far different than the King. As far as outward or, perspective and even inward, really. The difference. And I think that is the moral of the story right here. Because it's like you're being called by judgment. Situation is judgment. The King of Pentacles is you. And what's in the way is the Empress. It's almost like you gotta allow your animal to recognize the unseen in your hand, right? Your arrow goes exactly where it needs to go because of the mystery. And knowing that you go hand in hand with it is the king, right? That is the bridge. So it's like all things divine feminine with all things divine masculine is, where the full self is, right? Interesting. This was the Ace of Wands. There's your arrow. There's your king, your scepter, your inspiration, your divine inspiration, your invitation from the unseen, and all that is. Oh my gosh. And the hope is that you take it on. Call yourself a king in the best way. Because apparently your idea is fantastic. And it is for the good. The Magician is your fear. Making it real. Trusting in the unseen to make it real. Trusting that this is real. Well, if you made it to this reading, I'm going to tell you that it's real. And it's so divinely strange that I can't even express how real it is. And if you just seen that card move, you would understand. You are most definitely being asked to proclaim yourself the king of yourself. The unseen is in your hand. Magic is real. You are so divinely inspired right now. It's ridiculous. And I'm so glad for you. To recognize that this is all in your hands. It might be difficult to see that it's always been in your hand. But once you get past that cusp, then you recognize how much power you really do have in the proclamation of it being yours. And I think that's why this Three of Wands is in the center, because recognizing that it has always been in your hands, it's kind of an interesting bridge. But at the same time, protection is here as well. Redirection has always been protection. Rejection is always protection. The unseen is always at work for you. And really coming to that recognition is a beautifully radical transformation in how you go about your tree, right? How you go about growing yourself going forward. Once you realize you are the wonder and the signs, it's very empowering, right? Very empowering. Okay. I don't even know where the came from, but here we go. Let's have we had the Queen of the Wands. I have them. Thank you. Thank you, Unseen. Thank you. The Emperor is how the Magician plays out. So you're going to sit in it. You're going to proclaim it. That king right there aspect. This is your world. Full self. Full embodiment of your animal and your unseen. Always whole in the moment that you're in. Absolutely meant to be exactly where you are with the drive and inspiration that you have in the moment that you're in to, imagine or inspire or, improve whatever moment that you're in, because apparently the divine thinks very highly of you. And there's something, all of this, Sagittarius, you are the expansive one. And if anybody can proclaim the all that isness of what is the animal and the unseen, the actual king, has to be somebody that can appreciate, the expansiveness of all of that, as well as how clean and simple it really is. So apparently the divine has high regard for you. and is not calling you, by accident. You've got a lot of support right here, and an divine inspiration being handed to you. Wow, 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 wow. What's the advice here for this radical, new, awesome Sagittarius path? That's a lot. Can I have one for advice, please? One for advice. I saw fire. Fire. Energy moving. Exactly. The unseen's working one way or the other. And they're working for you, and they want you to know that you're in their hand. They're in your hand. Your arrow is all you need to do is have that clear intention that you are coming from a very experienced, honest, earnest, noble place with, which is why you're being called to do it. You're almost being like, ushered into this next cycle with you as the star, like I said from the beginning, as the king, wand in hand, attracting and creating every single thing, having a malleable experience of the world around you, right? Okay, exactly. The Eight of Wands, that's the unseen right there helping you. That's your energy moving as soon as you proclaim it. As soon as you proclaim it. That's awesome. All your arrows flying. Mystery helping you out. You have the Ace of Swords as your outcome. That is radical. Hoping you'll see the inspiration of yourself and coming out the other side. Ace of Swords in hand. Proclaiming your power as yourself because you are yourself, which means you are absolutely divine. You are everything all in one. And you have some beautiful truth to share. This is a beautiful call to action from the universe there, Sagittarius on the blue path. I really cannot wait to see what happens next. Please make it real. Whatever this is. Oh my gosh. Wow, you have the sun on the bottom. Please make it real. You are so most definitely being asked to put some action into really contemplating this idea, whatever this is, and allowing it to manifest successfully with all of your best intentions put towards it. Wow. That is, oh my gosh, can you even see these cards over here? I'm all leaning on them. This, obviously, I got caught up in your beautifulness. This is, wow. Let me set this down for a second. Let me read this one more time. Let me see that one more time. Just so I know I sent you off with the right message, because that is glorious. Really, truly glorious is what I'm going to continue to say. She prefers trust in the inspired idea, unconventional guidance, and heart-honoring intuitions that occur to you. The Earth Mother will heal your soul and speak to your heart through the telepathic transmitter of your body. Take time to tune into your body and to her guiding genius. Comes to you with guidance that knows your spiritual destiny and how to help you fulfill your life purpose. Because, of course, that is why you are here in a body. You know what? Actually, let me hold this up and read this to you, because I think this is your message. And it's so gloriously expansive, Sagittarius, that I think you'll appreciate it. Okay, so this part that I'm reading, it says, the Oracle of comes to you with the guidance that Earth Mother knows your spiritual destiny and how to help you fulfill your life purpose. Because, of course, that is why you are here in a body. She is on the side of your soul, of all souls, actually, because whilst the egos may be at war, the soul is always on the same side, that of love, evolution, and enlightenment. The ways of Terra Matera are the ways of the Divine Feminine creatrix. She knows how to shape her life path to avoid pitfalls and provide you with all you need to know and experience so you are prepared for your next steps. She consistently nurtures the soul through the most improbable evolutionary leaps. One only has to contemplate the existence of a butterfly and how it becomes as such to know that logic and the predictable are not often her creative markers. She prefers the astonishing over the rational. What does this mean? It has a question mark. Don't let your intellect stifle your imagination. Trust in the inspired idea, unconventional guidance, and heart-honoring intuitions that occur to you. Earth Mother will heal your soul and speak to your heart through the telepathic transmitter of your body. Take time to tune into your body and to her guiding genius. Right? Unseen in your hand, beautifuls. Look forward to it. Most definitely. Oh, this is so awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to see the next one. I'm looking forward to it. Sagittarius Blue Path, please subscribe so that you see the next one. And if you need any personal assistance with any of this, I do personal readings. The information is in the description box. I would love to hear about this too. You know, if any of you care to leave a comment, that would be fantastic. This is blowing my mind right now. I can't wait to see what you do. Until then, hopefully this added to the stream of your life. Thank you so much. Peace. Hi there, Sagittarius. So this is going to be your summer solstice reading if you chose the red path. And the summer solstice, again, is the highest point in the sky that the sun will be until this time next year. So it's the perfect time to start a new path or a new cycle. Collectively, or we are most definitely ready for this. And the time of year. This is, essentially the time at the top of the clock, right? We're at the very top, the furthest the sun can go before it starts to descend from here. So what we want to do is take advantage of this momentum and this opportunity that is a natural occurrence of the summer solstice to set off on a personal path, right? A graceful leap off the top of the Wheel of Fortune. So let's go ahead and see where your path, where the universe would like you to look at possibly going forward next. So it's been very exciting so far. Here we go. We're going to start with the rune of Thurisaz, which is thorn. And that is essentially, life experience. Every rose has its thorn. They are most definitely worth it. And the pain stops once you make sense of it. So that implies wisdom. And, again, collectively, we are starting a new cycle. So there may be some thorns we need to help you with. So we are definitely game for that. I'm going to actually start with your archetypes. I have the first one here is going to be your path starting point. Okay, your bounce off point. The hunter. The hunter is your archetype that we're starting with. Okay. Let's see where this goes, Sagittarius. Very Sagittarius, actually. Will you hold that dragon? Thank you. Okay. And this is going to be yourself with your red path. Let me see. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Excuse me. I'm going to take a sip of water. Thank you. Okay. This is exciting. So the self, Sagittarius. The temple. How beautiful. Okay. The temple. All right. Temple as the self goes into the realm of the healer. Okay. I knew it. We're gonna help you get through this. Start off your new path whole. Oh, okay. And what do you have in your hand as a tool? As a tool, the underworld. Your understanding of what that is. That is amazing. Wow. Wow. Okay, the underworld in your hand is a tool. And I have to say, for this particular reading, before I press record, I had the Express Yourself. Is it Madonna? Baby, ready or not. So that is for you somehow. And the storm. Okay, the storm is your why. Storm is your why. Well, that is most definitely interesting. Okay. You know, the storm is the archetype is all about that. The natural power of a storm. It can clear a town. It can also be something that you're super grateful for because it does, clear the ground. So, storm is perspective, but it's also a natural power, right? So you as the temple going into the realm of the pure with the underworld in your hands because of the storm. Let's see what we have here. The drum. That's fantastic. From the mystical shaman, we have the drum. Let me move my light a little bit. See better. I think. Maybe. All right. And thanks again for coming with the learning curves. We're getting it together here. The drum. It's necessary. It's time. Fruition from Queen of the Moon Oracle, number 37. 37. What a beautiful card. Fruition. Cosmic Blueprint. Okay. Cosmic Blueprints. Talk about a new path. Talk about a new path there, Red Path. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be expansive as all get out here. That's what I feel right now. And so, on purpose. And wow. Alpha of Alcyone as your white light oracle. And that is number 24. And the Alcyone is the brightest star in the Pleiades. And I think I want to read that little bit to you so we get started off on this properly. What number is she? 24. Let me put this. Oh yeah, we'll put that right on the quartz crystal for you. Apparently that's where that goes. Okay, 24. Where are you? Okay. Alpha of Alcyone. It's gonna be her. Gosh. I thought so. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. So Alcyone is the frequency of love, compassion, and mercy. Love, compassion, and mercy is what's standing out to me. And obviously, a positive twist of fate. Brightness and hope will alleviate. So it's like, I do believe this storm is the cycle that you're coming out of. Okay? with the underworld in your hand, which implies an understanding of how your energy creates or alleviates your existence, right? Essentially, most definitely in the realm of the healer. And the temple implies that you are whole. Wow. Let me get the, and obviously, one, this again wants to alleviate, um, wow. In the realm of the hunter, that's a drum. The temple, since the realm of the healer, with the underworld in your hand, because of the storm, coming out of a most definitely appropriate cycle that apparently was very difficult, but necessary for you to come into this new understanding of yourself. Be able to step into the realm of the healer with the underworld in your hand because of the storm. Expecting a positive twist of fate, and basically all things are going to work, for you. So fruition of this drum that has brought you to this point and this aspect of the hunter. So it's like all of your life experience up until now is being looked at as, you have this underworld in your hand. It was all part of it was all part of your plan. It was all part of the plan, in the best way. And then looking at what your storm does for you, like your energy itself, the responsibility of fruition on your end. But at the same time, the song Express Yourself is very much like this is a hard-won knowledge of yourself and what truly does turn you on with this drum here. What you do want to bring into fruition. The energy of this storm is yours, right? In the realm of the hunter, you're a temple, which is great, right? In the realm of the hunter, you're a temple. You've got a drum beat. You've got a cosmic blueprint. You want to bring something to fruition. And it's definitely earned and understood. So let's see what the tarot has to say. This is interesting. And you definitely have something to express, and it looks like the world could most definitely use it. So let's see. Situation, please. The sun. You have something to express. Oh, I love the way the universe works. Here we go. So the sun is your situation. The sun is your situation. Self as Three of Wands. That's going to be you, Red Path. We're looking at it. Okay. Again, knowing that it's yours. That you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Expecting this windfall. And the Three of Wands reminds me that there's three heads on this healer card. Three heads on the serpent. And healing is all perspective, right? Again with these thorns, levels of, new lenses of perspective on any topic or on anything that might need healed only asks you to add a layer of illumination or understanding to why it is you hit it with it being in the underworld. Or, recognize that it's a seed just like any other seed in your plan. And then it's up to you whether you water it or not. But if you're not going to water it and you don't want it to grow, release it with love. Detach from it. That is healing. Understanding it and being able to, relieve yourself from it, alleviate. That life experience was what it was. I understand what I understand now. Thank you very much. What's next? What's next? I appreciate that healing moment. What am I doing? I want to shuffle. So we have, okay, the healer looking into the sun. All right, so the temple, looking for illumination. It is your path. It's very much like the hunter, but slow. So the drum, we have the Knight of Pentacles, sorry. Very much the drum. Even the storm, a progression of natural phenomena. This is your path. Also the temple. Okay. So it's almost like you went into this willingly. You went into this learning experience willingly so that you could understand the underworld. And you do have an understanding of it. You do. Positive twist of fate. Positive twist of fate. Okay, let me move these out really quick. Ooh, did you hear that? That was your confirmation. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is you in the past. 3 swords. Red path came from the 3 of swords, which is very much, any separation aspect of the hunter or the underworld. Self-doubt, which is very underworld. An acknowledgement of your own influence, which is also the storm. What you do bring to fruition, what you have a desire to truly bring into fruition with this drama. It's like you have a healing mission that comes from a place of really understanding this underworld in your hand, which is essentially just self-doubt, alienation from the self, not following your own guidance, not appreciating the connection that you have with all that is, all the time, in all ways. Appreciating that you do have a cosmic blueprint. This drum is yours. You are the storm. Just one, please. Can I have the surrounding environment, please? Okay, a few. We have the Queen of Swords as a surrounding environment. The flow of Alcyone. You as the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is your surrounding environment. It almost feels like external opinions of your well, let me keep going. We get the 2 of Pentacles as you in the present. Okay, aware of where you're at. Underworld in your hand in the realm of the healer. You know exactly where you are. Good. Wow. Thank you, Sagittarius of the red path. Thank you. I mean for you. Thank you. Thank you for taking, the opportunity to recognize your influence on the environment that you're in. King of Pentacles is how your sun plays out, which is fantastic. That's a full temple in the realm of the healer, aware that the underworld are just seeds that he didn't look after. And it's not anything that needs to be hanging on his, you know, back pocket for the rest of his life. And aware that storms work for him. Full fruition of his inner drum and his cosmic blueprint. Awaiting positive twists of fate at all points, at all times. That's how a temple rolls. Okay. I'm just going to go for the top here. King of Cups. Full fruition of the cosmic blueprint. Temple. Positive twist of fate. It was all worth it. King of Cups is you in the future. Situation is King of Pentacles. You are the King of Cups. Very aware that the underworld heal temple aspect is in your hands. What your drum actually feels like, and how that you do bring that into fruition, and that's a beautiful system that works. I don't know why I just said it like that, but I think this is something to do with this realm of the aspect of the hunter. Because it almost like brings back to me, because the hunter, if you're truly aware of how protection works, there is no hunter you need to be worried about, or nothing you need to ever really hunt, per se. However, the hunter archetype does have its place. And, when you're going towards a quest, right? When you have this drive to fulfill a drum beat, right? This cosmic blueprint, something you want to bring to fruition, it is most definitely, could be considered you running towards this golden light, with that momentum of that horse. Which, you're the storm, baby, right? So my only question right now is, did you run into the realm of the healer with the underworld in your hand on purpose? Like, is that what you want to do? And if not, if you didn't, you're kudos to you because you did it. And now it's like you are whole because of it. And now it's just a matter of assessing what's in your hand, as far as what stingers you have remaining, because you do it. I mean, this plays out with full emotional, embodiment, full integration of self, and full integration of your influence in the environment that you're in. There is no underworld here, and there's no worry of a storm. The situation is the sun. So it all works out. Positive twist of fate there, Red Path. Positive twist of fate. Okay, so we've got King of Swords as your center. This is going to be bridge, catalyst, the thing that brings us all into perspective. That your opinion of the underworld is in your hands. That is the storm. You're right where you need to be. Yes, cosmic blueprint even. Like a full temple. Perspective is the healer. And what you feel about expressing yourself is very important, because that's where the underworld gets created. When we hold back any piece and part of ourselves and don't look at it as a temple, then it becomes an aspect of the underworld, right? So I think in that realm of the healer, the underworld is most definitely in your hand. Express yourself. Express yourself. Hunter or no. It doesn't matter, baby, like it or not. Express yourself. That song is so in my head right now. Like it literally, I can't even remember the words. It's just like you know, the music. Okay, so yeah. The cheese is free, by the way. We have the Ten of Pentacles as you. Oh, sorry, not you. The cross. Right, the understanding that you have. This full temple. Absolute blueprint. You are exactly experienced, is what I want to say. It was all for, absolutely, all for the cause, and you did it. Wow. And the High Priestess is your hopes. You did it. A positive twist of fate for sure. Wow, Red Path. You looked for enlightenment. You found it. You found it. Successful mission for sure. A successful mission for sure. I mean, you've got the High Priestess here in your hopes. Let's see what's in your fear. Nine of Pentacles is in your fear. Ten of Pentacles is your cross, and Nine of Pentacles is your fear. Owning it? Trusting it. Oh, that's where the hunter aspect comes in. Okay. You know, you are everything you ever needed to be. You are whole. You are whole. And your flow is real. It's true. This cosmic blueprint, this drum that you're feeling, this storm, this amazing realm of the healer that you're in. It is true. You are just as what is the word I'm looking for? You know, cosmic blueprint, you are absolutely the one. Okay? This Ten of Pentacles is the cross. And this Nine of Pentacles is the fear. It's like being afraid you're not good enough to stand in it. Like solid, right? Ongoing. With his underworld in hand. And you know, in the realm of the healer. But at the same time, the Ten of Pentacles as the cross with, hey, look, the sun is shining at you. You're a healer. You are the temple walking into the healer with the realm of the underworld in your hand because of the storm. It is your destiny. As much as you are wise and experienced in spiritual wisdom, it looks like. I mean, the absolute flow of the truth, of whatever you've been working on, okay? You have achieved a certain understanding of it. You know, the universe is telling you this. And then it's just going to get clearer, right? We have the High Priestess here. You will be able to stand in it. You will be able to trust it to be true. And you are ready. You are so very ready. Trust the natural, trust the elements to work for you. Everything that you've learned is true. Trust it. And whatever this is that you want to express, the truth, it looks like, you know, that's always going to be true. Until the moment that you don't express it because you're afraid that it may not be true, and then it becomes the underworld, so you defeat your purpose. If that makes sense. You know, like this is a big calling. You know, do you have enough to have enough selfness to attempt to tell anybody else or explain to anybody else how to heal from an underworld or to look at an underworld, etc. Um, take a moment of climbing out of your own underworld in order to put yourself in front of somebody else. Call yourself ready and able and right and clear in the flow of all that's true. So you got to pull yourself forward into the moment of helping the other, right? Wow, I hope I just understand. I just understood that. I hope I just explained that right. It's a constant precipice, healer, and underworld. That it takes a very healthy opinion of self to balance. Hence the storm, right? But you are drawn to it. It is your blueprint. It is your. Wow. It is your path. Okay, how does the Nine of Pentacles play out? Just one, please. How does the Nine of Pentacles evolve, rather? Just one. Thank you. Oh, the Emperor. Okay, good. Sitting in it. Perfect. The full temple. Knowing who you are eliminates any issue from any underworld going forward. You know what I mean? Like holding whole in your own temple with your own drum and your own blueprint and your own perspective in a healthy place is the best place anybody can hope to be. And that is a full temple in the realm of the healer, knowing that they're good enough and whatever they need to know in the moment that they're in, they'll know it. So you're going to be owning your temple aspect. And as you should. As you should. And it's a process of coming to know yourself even more, better and better by the moment that you're in, every moment. And a positive twist of fate is on its way. So, which I think, is more of an ongoing process. The Alpha of Alcyon is the goddess of compassion and mercy and grace, right? Which is the flow that you are working with. You will always be rewarded with fruition if you choose yourself, if you choose the lighter aspect of whatever cusp you find yourself on. You will always be good enough. You are ready. When you start to doubt that, that is when when you will see that that is true. So it's like own that everything is for you. Because you know the truth that it is, right? And it's going to work for you either way. So your storm is yours. Exactly. Your storm is yours. You have an appreciation of how this works now. Energy's moving, so ooh. Yeah, there's your confirmation. Energy is moving and you're moving it. Energy is moving. Okay. And that's the outcome. The Five of Wands. Let's see here. Five of Wands with the Nine of Cups on the bottom. Okay. Satisfied in it. Set this down. Ooh. Satisfied in it. Let's see. Excuse me. Apologies. Thank you. So while I was gone, I don't even know if you noticed, but I was gone for a second, and I just want to read that little bit here one more time. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and peace. Peace, love, and peace. Deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. It's like this is the beginning of a very mature new path going towards what you already know that you have a genuine understanding of. And to hold fast in that because you did it, right? You completed a hard won cycle. And a positive twist of fate is on its way. So it's like soothe yourself and know that um you've really earned this ability to understand, any thorns up until now. And be easy because you are, um, going to be connected with this deep sense of appreciation for all of the gunk is what I'm feeling to get to this point of really recognizing that drum that's probably been beaten forever. Um, um, I just feel like this is huge for you. I feel like this is huge for you. And again, you have the Nine of Cups on the bottom, Red Path. This is going to be huge for you. Um, so be easy. Be easy. You have the sword in your hand. You have the truth flowing to you. You have spirit working for you. Positive twists of fate coming your way. And you're just being asked to stand in the moment that you're in, knowing that you are exactly whole. You are who you need to be. There is no underworld that is not, that you're going to have the flow of the moment that you need to have it, right? You are very well taken care of going forward. And that is a lovely, lovely place to start a brand new um, cycle. Wow. Hmm. I just want to say great job, again, because you have this in hand. You're aware of who you are and what your power does and how you can help others if you choose to. And really, it's a matter of perspective, right? It looks like it's just, again, recognize yourself for all that you really are and expect that positive um, twist of fate because you have most definitely earned it. Positive twist of fate, the storm itself, right? Thank you. I hope you like and subscribe so you can see the next one. And until then, thank you so much for joining me with the summer solstice reading. I really do appreciate you. Peace.